Ooh. All right, I need some audio. Um, okay, I don't even know if anybody's watching. I can't see. Okay, there it is. Yeah. So, hey everyone. Um, I know I haven't streamed this game before, but this is Lost in Random: The Eternal Die. I was talking about it a little bit on my Discord last night. So this is a game that just recently came out from Storm Teller Games. It's published by Thunderful. It is the sequel to a game called Lost in Random that I've never played. I guess it's kind of like a Tim Burton-esque adventure game that has like a dice mechanic. I never even heard of it, never knew it existed. Halion, a very popular YouTuber that played Hades. He was a Hades guy. He put up a video about this, and I saw it, and I was like, and kind of the games that he plays, like I immediately jump onto because he and I have very similar tastes in games, and I immediately fell in love with this game. I've already played it for about 12 hours. Although I'm only saying that because that is my time played. Technically like 8 hours of that is non-existent because I had the game running while I was at work, so I didn't lose my place. Yeah, so I have a little bit of time before Kiva wakes up from her afternoon nap. So I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be streaming. That's just kind of up in the air. What's up, Glenn? But yeah, I wanted to play this. I wasn't really doing anything else and figured I'd go live. The game functions very similarly to games like Hades and what's the other one? Shit. Trying to think of, oh fuck, what is it? Ember Knights. I couldn't think of what the name was. But the general premise, I mean, it's a roguelike that's you know, oh, that's why I'm hearing echoes. I had my speaker up. So the games are an action roguelike. You start off, every run is a new start. There's 4 different weapons you can choose from. You start with a sword, and then you can also unlock a bow, a lance, and a mace. I'm using the bow. I've found it kind of fits my play style. And then there's these cards that you can get. I know I can't like select it on the screen, but it's that little thing that right in between the bow and the die on the right hand, like in the middle of the screen there. That is your card ability, and you can get different ones. You can only ever have one at a time. And as you beat rooms, you either get like the currencies that are available, or you get these, which are relics, and these give you different power-ups. But the cool thing about these is that they have certain color combinations. So you can see that on the left, and on the right-hand side, you'll see that there's like weapons, cards, dice, conjuration, and luck. Those are all ability like percentages that you can increase. Weapons obviously increases your main weapon damage. Card increases card damage. You can actually throw the die and it does random damage. And then conjuration is anything that you summon, and luck gives you more the ability to dodge and also get new items. So I mainly focus on cards and weapons. I actually don't throw the die a lot. So I'm going to go with Curse Compass, mainly because actually, you know what? I actually might be better off going with a scalpel. yeah, I'm better off going with a scalpel because my wave attack does a good bit of damage. So we're gonna grab that and we're gonna put that into the center. It's our only spot, and that opens up all the adjacent ones. And we'll see in a little bit, hopefully, what those colors do. Because they do have a really cool mechanic. All right, nothing in here, but can I grab the money? Does this game have music? I actually don't know. Okay. I guess I'm just not hearing music. Oh, there's the music. Okay, so there's just... I usually have the audio so low because I've been playing this while watching, like, movies and listening to podcasts and stuff like that. Yeah, so here we go. Oh, good. Perfect. Ugh. Perfect card attacks apply chill. That's actually pretty good. Losing health reduces damage taken. Don't really need that. And again, I don't throw the die a lot. Increase dice throw attack by 50%. If it, yeah, so I don't know. I'm definitely gonna go with the oblong ice sheet. So here's where you want to be particular about how you place these. So as you can see, this one and the one I got earlier both have orange somewhere in it. So if you get 3 colors in a row, then you get a bonus to whatever that is. So if I get another orange thing, then my card damage is going to be increased by 50%. So I want to place this somewhere in line. It doesn't really matter because it's only my second one. But you're going to see that now opens up that side slot. So obviously the main difference between this and Hades and like that other game we just played the other day, that Covenant game, I can't remember exactly what it's called. In this one, you have the level open to you. Oh, for what it's worth, if you see me picking between these, Pip Dust allows me to increase general buffs to my character. Cinder lets me increase different types of weapon effects. So I'm actually pretty content right now with my weapons, so I do want to get some Pip Dust.
Traps again.
So yeah, unlike something like Hades, which, you know, as you play through it, you have to keep moving forward. You can never go back to other rooms. This, you have a lot of freedom. You can keep going back and forth. Okay, so these are, I can't remember what these are called. But these are basically gemstones. They just have a color. So whatever color you pick, when you get 3 in a row, normally the item still stays. The relic would stay. This pearl breaks. So this is just to get a 3 in a row. So I want to put this either on the top and bottom. Doesn't really matter where right now. Because that's going to allow me to increase my weapon damage die if I get another bonus. Okay. And I will say that if you do end up playing this, and you're wondering, you know, if you do get the bow, and you're wondering why at the beginning yours isn't exploding like mine does, this is the final upgrade for one of the bow types. So there's one where it like splinter shots, it shoots a bunch. Oh, here's the merchant. I don't have enough for shit. I want that. That's a gold relic. That's really good. And I don't know if I'm going to get enough money for that. We're really going to have to scour the realms. What the fuck was that? Oh, Dova. Jesus.
I wonder who left.
Oh, good. So we got another pearl. So this is what I was saying. So with the pearls, Dova, I have the AC running for a reason, buddy. It's like 90-some degrees out. All right, so with the different colored pearls, now that I have this red one, you'll see that they highlight. And whenever I play it, it breaks the pearls, and I get 50% weapon bonus. And now this is just orange. So if I get another orange, I can place it to the right, and that'll give me increased card damage. Dova. Jesus. Okay, here's the exit. So we don't want to be here yet. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a diceling. Okay, I don't know what these guys do yet, but these little dicelings are around,
You are there.
and you can just collect them. I don't know if it's like for an achievement or, you know, there's a challenge or something like that. But they're just little dudes. They're just little dice. Oh, and I guess I should also showcase this. So what Fortune actually does. So, here you go. So if I press B, you see I can throw the die. It landed on a 5. And that means that it does, like, you know, a certain amount of damage to the enemies around it. And that damage depends on the die roll. So if I rolled like a, you know, 1 or a 2, it's going to do less. If I roll a 5 or a 6, it'll do more. I don't often use him. It's for some reason, it's just like I'm very focused on just like using the weapons and the cards. I feel though it has probably a lot to do with the fact that like I am using a bow, which gives me a good range ability. And the die feels like something that if I was using the sword or like the mace, I would probably want to put a little bit more emphasis on using Fortune. Just to give me some ranged ability, but I don't necessarily need that. So I'm not too worried about it. Plus, there are some... oh, sweet, we got a challenge. Okay, shit. I don't necessarily know if I want to do that. Let me clear this room. Okay, so the reason I don't know if I want to do that, that is a challenge. And the way that it works is whatever that big wooden D6 rolls, you have to roll your own die. You have to roll Fortune and try to get above that. And if you do, you get a relic. So, I mean, it's very worth it. But I only have 100. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We're going to get some card damage. Beautiful. I only have 186 gold at the moment, 188. And I need as much as I can because I want to buy that gold relic from the merchant. So, in order to do that challenge, you have to bet 10 gold. So, I want to get the gold relic before I do anything. Oh, here. Well, this will be nice. This is one where you can you take a little bit of damage, but you get a relic. So I mean, 15 damage isn't a lot. I have enough. Yay. Oh yeah. So here we go. Okay. So this is kind of the reason that, like, these are the different ways that you can utilize Fortune, the little die that follows you around. So an odd hat means that if you throw him and you roll a 1, 3, or a 5, you increase your next charged weapon damage die by 50%. But if you carry him around, there is a chance to shoot a firework projectile, and you carry him when you're fighting. So since that's how I play, I am going to grab this and put it here. Now, I will say there is a bit of strategy with the placement of these relics. I have found if you have solid color relics, you want them on those middle pieces, like on the direct cardinals. Because if you have like a double color, like an odd hat, you want it on the corner. So this way you could do like blue across the top and red down the bottom. So I want to put this in one of these spots. So I'm going to put this here. All right. Yeah, so you see I'm carrying Fortune on my back. And so now occasionally he's just going to be shooting off some fireworks, and since I'm very rarely, if ever, throwing him, I'm just always going to get that. I really hope I can get 12 more gold. Oh, cool. A memory fragment. And a different card, the Tempest of Ice. Okay, so this is one where you create a whirlwind. And if I'm not mistaken, my perfect thing already did chill. Which isn't bad to do. You know what? I'm going to swap that. Yeah, no, I think that's actually a good call. Because now I can create like a whirlwind around me. All right, so that's all the rooms unlocked, unfortunately, and I don't have enough to buy that gold one, but I am gonna check out the rooms real quick, just in case I missed anything that could give me a little bit of gold. I don't think I did. I've actually been pretty diligent this time around. I'm usually not so focused on gold. Oh, fudge butts. Yeah. Oh. Fuck. I need 9 more gold. Nothing in there. Damn, that really sucks. I really wanted that, I really wanted that gold chest. Oh well. Well, this does mean that I can take a couple shots at the dice challenge. Hey, I lost. Alright, again. Hey, I lost. Again. Woo! And he was using card effects nearly straight away when the enemies appear. Ooh, encounter start weapon damage is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. Shit, yeah. Okay. That's a new one. And I'm coming back to the merchant. Yeah, I use the card effects whenever I can. I don't use them too often. Yeah, you know what? I can actually get both of these. That's good. All right, I'm gonna increase my max health, and then we're gonna grab that, and there we go. All right. I mean, as long as you have the energy to use the card effects, because that's the thing about the cards, is that you have to hit enemies and get them to drop some energy in order to build that up. All right, now I gotta fight the mace and the scepter. So, oh shit. Yeah, so at the end of the first stage, you fight 2 of 4 bosses. And they're based on the weapons that you yourself can... Oh, that was a different... Fuck, that was a different ability than I thought. I was thinking that I had the one where it's the AoE around you. Well, that's good. Yeah, so like if I hit him with some basic attacks, you can see how he drops those little gold nuggets. That is what restores your energy to do basic attacks. And it's not so much based on the amount of damage that you're doing for like how much they drop. It's just like, how many times do you actually hit them? So these two pieces of shit, when you get to the end of the first stage, you fight 2 of 4 enemies, and they're based on the main weapons that you can choose. So there's like the mace armor of Sixtopia, there's the scepter, there's the lance, I think it's the other one, and then there's, I think, the sword. And I could be wrong. I want to say there is a sword. I know for a fact there is a lance. But yeah, so you have to defeat the one, you have to get the first one down to half health, and then he swaps out for the next one. And then once you get that one down to half health, they both then start to fight. Hey, at least we got something. Okay, every second weapon attack gain 1% until you get a crit. Conjures a slow revolving storm cloud. Oh shit, that sounds sick. A critical chance is good and all, but I actually really like the sound of this. Put that there. Now there is something to keep note of. So as you can see, I put a purple in line with a purple, but I also put it in line with a red. If you're lucky, you can actually pick up dyes that allow you to dye a relic. Ooh, and I got a garment. Nice, I got some new hair. All the rage in the 8s. Yeah, there is a wardrobe that you can get different outfits. They're purely cosmetic. So, but they are fun. I actually ended up, I enjoyed the game so much that I wanted to get the DLC just as like a support thing, because it was like $5. So I'm currently running, excuse me. I'm currently running the death armor, except for my mask. I'm actually using the original mask, just because I actually don't care much for the death mask. It looks fine and all, but it's just not my preference. Ooh, okay, so here we go. So perfect cards deal chilled, and with this, defeating a chilled foe reduces all damage taken by 10% for 6 seconds, up to 4 times. So that's actually pretty good. But letting chill expire does instill stun. But I generally kill people before that. I've never had this one. I'm gonna take it. This is also gonna give me a buff to my conjurations, which is good. So hell yeah. So there we go. We got some buffs on conjuration. The kicker now is that my blue and red are kind of screwed unless I get some weapon, some dyes. So you know, we just gotta play fingers crossed. I've only gotten dyes twice, and they're, as far as I know, they are only available starting in the swamp. What do those do? Oh. Oh my god, I got the little storm cloud. That's awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna put this here. Now you can replace those. So like if I did find one that worked better, you can replace the relics and stuff, but you can't remove them. Like you can't, not that you can't remove them. You can't swap them. Bitch. Oh, there you are. Really? Oh, okay. I was about to say. There we go. Perfect. So here we go. We got the die now, which means that we can die this one here, which is going to give us some dice bonus, which we really don't need, but this will allow us to clear out that pearl. It gives us the bonuses. We're doing fantastic. Ooh. Oh, cool, the Sixer uniform. This is why I want to play the first game. I don't know what the Sixers are, and it's obviously something within the first game. And I'm just very curious to know more about it. Although I did watch a trailer for the first game, and I feel like it's something that Kaylee, my wife, would love more than I would. She loved the game, the Alice in Wonderland games, the Alice Madness Returns. She loved those, and it has that kind of vibe. All right. Cool. So here's a fun little challenge that we're basically just playing a board game. Yeah, so we want low rolls because obviously the faster we move through this, the less we get. Yes! I was hoping for some health. Come on, one. Damn it. Alright, I gotta stay away from these pillars, because those will shoot spikes at me. Got the first game also, got the same feel from the trailer, and have an interest in Wonderland. Yeah, like I said, I'm very curious about the first game. Not many games like that interest me, but I feel like it's something that I would want to get for Kaylee, and then like sit there and watch her play it. Which I will say is not something that I'm very used to. Like, it's the opposite of how Kaylee and I's, like, gaming relationship has always been. Especially years ago when we were living, you know, by ourselves in our other house. I'd be in the living room playing video games, and she'd be, like, flipping on her phone, watching passively. And she enjoyed it. You know, that was her thing. But, yeah, I just don't know. Okay. Ah, god damn it. We got the two, like, sister ones. Berserker's Diary increases your damage if you're above 50% health, or below 50%. Unspoiled Bandage is if you're above. But a defeated foe inflicts weak. Oh, harnessing boost? What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Damn, this is actually that's really good. The problem is like I don't want to have to worry about balancing my health or trying to be under a certain amount. But I am probably going to be below 50% health for a good portion. I don't know, this just seems like the better deal. All right, I'm doing this one. I've never had this one before. I've had the other two a couple times. Ooh, okay. That'll actually be good, because I can make that red. Fingers crossed I get red. Fuck, I didn't get red. I don't have anything to make purple. Because I was planning on going purple up. Arguably, I could have just sacrificed, 10 health for 25 gold. Because I can always take the gold. I can't do that there. I can put it on that and hope to get another one later. Because that's not going to hurt. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I already committed myself to taking it. Oh, this is just a trap room. Okay. Where are we?
All belongings infused with magic.
Fuck. Oh, I wish I would have gotten that before I got the color thing, because then I could have made my scalpel orange.
Let's fight, Fortune.
Oh, tis fate. Tis life.
That's it.
Inflicting weak also deals damage? Holy shit, that's good. Defeating a weakened enemy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely need this. Fuck, I want to put that there. Defeating a chilled foe reduces... You know what? Nah, yeah, screw it. I'm getting rid of the Frosted Metronome. Yes. I am so focused on inflicting weak right now. And doing charged weapons that definitely fits my needs a little better. Oh, what's up? We got ooh. 75 is all I need for that. Oh, sorry, I need to go here. 75. If I could get this one red or orange, actually, that would be decent. I would prefer red. Okay. That's a dice thing. I'm glad I broke that. I was looking for gold. Okay, well, I gonna look for more gold. Hey, here's a room with a lot of gold. Oh, it's the exit. That's... Hey, is that another dice sling? Look at you, little man. I was gonna say, there was plenty of rooms that had breakables that I wasn't going after, that I can do a little bit of backtracking. And there's a room that I didn't even go to yet. Sorry, 1 second. Had to double check Kiva. Oh, what's this? Is that Fortune?
I almost almost didn't come that day when Uma granted you to us. Afraid as you scare me, you made me brave.
Oh, that is
and
fortune.
bonded us even more as sisters.
Oh. Oh, little buddy.
Lovely, another servant of Mare.
Oh, cool. Mini boss. Damn it. Oh, I need the health. All right, screw it. I need the money. Break all the things can get a little frustrating. Doesn't seem to be too many in this game. No, I mean, it's kind of like any game, really. I mean, handful of rooms. Oh, nope. Don't like the Orbs of Void. In my opinion, the Orbs of Void, you basically do like a Kamehameha almost. You actually do like a Spirit Bomb. You shoot out this orb and then it explodes. But it's very slow. And I guess it's the point. I actually don't know off the top of my head if the ooh, you know what? Take that health then. Hell yeah. Okay, well, let me unlock this door real quick. And then we will fast travel back to the merchant. There we go. And now, oh, I'm conflicted. No, I'm not. I want the magical die. Yes. Okay, I want red. All right, we're making that red. And I have enough to get me up to almost full health. And now we can go and fight the frog boss. I've never beaten this boss yet. So, you know, fingers crossed. I'm in a better situation than I have been fighting this particular boss. Yeah, so this is Ima. And basically the way that they work is they go down into the muck, they launch out wherever you are, do a big AoE, which I should have dodged, and then they keep coming at you, and then they'll do this thing where they launch a bunch of shit. Yep. Some bullet hell mechanics. And then they'll start chasing you. And you gotta avoid these, like, doom zones. Damn it. It's that fucking AoE that I always miss. And he's gonna roll again. Yep. Damn it! Okay, so now he's going back in the muck and he's gonna start spawning some ads. And actually, this is kind of what I was hoping for. Because I know that he's not... fucking hell. I know that I can't target him in his current state. But I am still hoping that possibly I was able to inflict some weakened on him. Fucking hell, I ran right into him. All right, luckily I do have a revive. Fucking ass. No. Damn it. Okay, I gotta be so careful. Fuck! I didn't even realize he had jumped out. Oh well. That's okay. I should have some things to do in here now. Yes, I got some stuff in the wardrobe. I got a new hairdo. That's lovely. I'm gonna stick with my Death's hood. I love the whole Grim Reaper look. And what do we get? We got the Sixer outfit. That's kind of cool. I actually do like that. I'm gonna keep this, obviously, it's just part of the set. This is the only thing that I'm actually haven't done with the other look to it. So this is the Death one. I just don't care for that look. I get the look of it. This is actually, I do like this one a lot, but this first one kind of reminds me of the game Absolver, which had like a very similar looking cracked mask. So this is the one. Also, I just want to say, regarding these outfits, I appreciate this game so much for one simple feature, and that is the hold A to equip the full set. Okay, so if I hold A, it equips everything in that set if I have it. Okay? If I don't have it, it just equips what I can. But I fucking love that feature. Like, it's so simple, yet it's God, that is such a nice feature. Instead of having to go into every single menu and switch to that stuff.
I remember the 4 children of people poured inside, enjoying true chaos, eternal dice. They left enlightened, bringing riches.
Fascinating story. Can we skip to the clues to destroying Mare?
Now that's the queen I remember. The...
What do you possibly know about losing a sibling? Help me avenge Natalia, or stop wasting my time.
Ooh.
Oh, suddenly the eternal die vanished.
Excuse me.
Yes, me and my 3 siblings. Before I was the visionary, and they became the 3 heads. We...
No. Those monsters.
Yes, until you ended them with your...
No, not again.
So the memory things, those are what you give to the visionary. I think this guy, the visionary, is the sibling of this thing. Because of the left eye on this thing is that like yellowish golden bulb. I don't know. It feels like it has something to do with that, but I don't know. I know nothing about the other game, and this is why I want to learn it. Like, I want to experience that game.
Alexandra!
Alright. What am I buying? I have enough. I kind of like the idea of this. Of having the gas. But I don't know. I could actually buy probably all of these. Could I? 30. Yeah, I could. You know what? Let me do that real fast. There we go. I have this all now, except for these middle ones. So what's this one like now?
Crack the armory at your service.
I'm gonna try it. Also, as you collect dicelings, they appear like in here. Like there's one right here, one right here, a couple right there.
Dice wheel.
If your children weren't so keen on hiding, I would have found them all by now.
Do you blame them? After the no dice war,
Yes, Fortune.
most dice wielders have been corrupted by Mare, but mine.
Ooh, I got some more.
And the Queen returned,
Stop it. I'm not that queen anymore.
driven by sorrow and vengeance.
Never mind.
Oh, we got another mask. Cool.
Here to count your blessings.
All right, time to get some blessings. The first item purchase in Mare's games always includes a bigger discount. That's good. Dashing increases weapon damage. I want that. Carry fortune to... Yeah, this is the other one that I want. So, if you're carrying fortune, he, Well, fortune is thrown the... Yeah, so, like, this one really determines your play style. What's this one? Defeating Mare's High Servants gives a temporary increasing... Okay. Dashing increases the chance... Nah. I need to spend 5. Yeah, I dash all the time, so it's like a no-brainer for me to do that. Increase the amount of gold in all coffers. Ignore the first... Damn, that's good. See, this is why I said the game reminds me of Ember Knights. Ember Knights has a very similar system of, like, general upgrades that you can swap between different ones. Now, the thing is I don't know if it'll eventually give me the option, but in that one, you could, like, roll back all of them and repurchase. Like, you could respec whenever you wanted. So far, I don't have an opportunity to do that. I have nothing to do over here. This is, like, the final boss thing, I think. All right, I'm only going to play for a couple more minutes, and that is because...
Keep an eye out for
can't
dice
see.
rolls, Fortune.
Yeah, you can't see. It's just too white. My baby is waking up. She's currently sitting in her crib playing with her toys, being an adorable little baby. Oh. I've never had this one. I'm only missing one. I've gotten all but one. I've had so many relics, yet there's so many left. What the shit? What the fuck? I didn't realize there were so many relics still to get. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I don't have the mace yet. I should unlock that. I will say, whenever I first started playing this, oh my god. Oh my god! Dude! Okay. Okay. I was not expecting this, the fully upgraded base bow to be so powerful. Shit hasn't even really had the chance to ricochet.
Can't have enough of you.
when I first started playing this, I was like, I saw the name Alexandra, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized, oh, that's just the name Alexandra, but spelled with a K.
Infused with magic.
I don't need either one of these, really. But I guess we'll take this, and we'll put it up there for the time being. Not gonna hurt anything being up there.
Challenge accepted.
Shit! Yeah, who spells names with a K? Funny enough, last night while I was at work, I had a kid come in. I was working on a reset in the back of the store, and he comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, he's like, I need to get a passport picture." And I was like, "Okay." So I should have gone with the purple oh well, I want the weapon upgrade. And I was like, okay, so I went up and I took his photo,
And the traps are back.
and I asked him his name at the end whenever I was like, you know, filling out his information,
Pip's fortune.
and
This one is harder.
because he wanted a digital copy, so he had to put in his email address. And I was like, you know, what's your email address? And he's like, LUKASD blah 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 blah, and like his last name. And I was like, is that your name? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I like held up my name badge, and he's like, whoa, I've never met anyone else with spelled that way. And I was like, yeah, neither have I, at least not in person. Because the only other Lucas that I know that spells their name with a K is the musician Lucas Graham. And that's what that's what I said to him, and he's like, yeah, I knew about him, but he's like, I didn't know anyone else. Oh, fuck yeah, you got a 1. Look at that. Alright. Defeating a foe conjures a gust. This deals chill. I'm not doing a lot of that, though. Every second, weapon attacks. Every second, yeah. That's really only gonna matter, like, you know what? Fuck it. I am gonna play this.
Misery and sorrow.
That critical chance doesn't have a cap, I think.
Check. Relics, check.
Which means that as I go around the maps, it's still gonna keep going up. And I'm eventually gonna get to, like, you know, an almost guaranteed crit like that. Honestly, I probably should have taken that the perfects do a whatchamacallit. Carrying fortune. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's going to put a blue there, which actually that works. So I need to put a red up here. So that totally works. So there's the exit. Yeah, that's a long way around. Plenty of time to build my critical. Is this something I can break? Alright, so there is a more than 50% chance now that my next attack's gonna do a critical. Oh, this is even better, because that's a healing altar. That's great. Oh my god, 3 hits! It took 3 hits! Ow. Oh yeah, give me that money. Fuck yeah, what is this? Spear of Time? No, thank you. I love my little wisps. These little guys are great. Alright, so we're gonna go to the altar. And we're gonna heal the fuck up. Yes, baby! So much more than we can even handle. Do I want a relic or a pearl? I'm pretty sure I want a relic, thank you. Yeah, I definitely want a relic, because I want one right there. I hope I get a red. Fingers crossed I get a red. Oh, good. Critical hits conjure a bouncing gust. Although... because of how often I'm doing criticals, that's actually a really good option. I'm so curious how this fight's gonna go down.
We cannot and shall not over.
Yeah, shut up. Come on, fat boy. Damn it! Come on.
I never really liked them anyway.
There we go. Rewards. Ooh. Poison foes have a chance. Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. This sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I don't really have a good place to put those. All right, what we get? Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
A swamp can't stop me, Mare.
The swamp has so far stopped you. Okay. Yes! That's awesome, and I wish that I had put this there. I have storms. No, I don't know. I don't necessarily want that. I kind of like having the little guys that, you know, go out and do the work for me. Oh my god, that is so awesome. You know what? Actually, this might be a little better for me because I can more or less handle the damage output as I need it.
After Natalia's, I didn't return.
But this will kind of keep me protected, dealing damage to the enemies around me. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah, no, I want these little guys back. I didn't go to that very first room off to the left. Doesn't help me. This doesn't really help me either. This helps me. Yeah.
Incoming. Too bad it's
I need health.
temporary.
I need health like no one's business. Shit. I was just about to joke that this room might be the end of me. Oh, fuck yeah, you bitch.
Blackberries. Traps. Always with the traps.
Fucking hell. I need blue or purple. Oh, that sucks, but it's better than nothing. There we go. Yes. Green. Oh, I could, oh, yeah. Yeah. I wasn't gonna have any other option for that. Okay, so this is the exit. Oh, sure. Damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? You know what? Dice throws on burning foes triggers an explosion. Is anything I have giving me... This is nothing. Like, that is only the chance to deal chill. Everything else I have is lightning. And poison. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with this. I could also do that. That would actually be beneficial. Yes, that. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Garment. The Sixer Cape. Cool. Okay. Jesus, they're all chill. They're all chill. What the fuck? And nothing's blue. I need blue. I don't need any of that. I need blue.
Oi, dice wielder.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have a lot of money, so this is all I can buy. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, we don't have a revive, but we have a fairly decent amount of health. We do have a good weapon combo, though, so... And we also have a really good...
Fortune.
The fuck? We have a really good card. So... Maybe we'll defeat Ema. Damn it! Oh no, I was standing in his AoE! Ah! Fucking hell. Oh well. That's alright. Those were two significantly better runs than I've had. I mean, I'm happy with that. It's a rabbit head. What was the back? Oh, the Sixer cape. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. I got something in my left eye.
You're killing it, Alex. Literally.
Alexandra,
Well, someone.
quite a big-headed state?
The eternal die. The.
Yes, I'm afraid. Through a game of chance,
Mare.
it was once a paradise.
No. Mare would never hide a miserable truth like that.
Okay.
Racks open.
I have enough to buy. You know what I want to do? I want to buy this. I haven't even bought this to see what it could do. But I don't want to use it. I want to go back and buy these upgrades.
Oh, listen.
First, the pawns speak.
Sorry, couldn't help myself. Do feel free to buy.
Take a weapon out. Stick.
Oh, I appreciate the concern, Dice Wheel. Ah, that's all.
There's
Yes. You see, before Formageddon,
makes sense.
right? Well,
Silent. I was joking. We'll find that hard.
Cool. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me, folks. My wife just got home, and I got to go get the baby up. So I will see you guys later. Bye, everyone.